Have you ever bought a product just because it was going viral? Or found yourself agreeing with everyone else that a movie was a masterpiece, only to get home and realize you actually kind of hated it? It's an uncomfortable realization. We carry a rock-solid belief that we are rational, independent thinkers who carefully weigh the evidence before making a choice. Yet, in our day-to-day lives, we routinely bypass our personal judgment and surrender to whatever the majority happens to be doing. This happens because our biology is actively nudging us toward the path of least resistance. Recognizing that our biology is constantly hijacking our rational mind is the mandatory first step toward reclaiming control over our decisions. Psychologists call this mental hijacking the bandwagon effect. It occurs when a person accepts an idea or action as correct solely because of its popularity, ignoring all other available data. Consider the volume of micro-decisions a modern human processes every day. From choosing what to eat to parsing the news, our minds face constant cognitive overload. To save energy, the brain creates a shortcut that bypasses deep analytical thought whenever possible. This shortcut relies on a specific assumption that a massive crowd must possess collective, correct knowledge that you, as an individual, currently lack. By assuming the crowd is right, the brain successfully saves valuable energy and avoids the heavy lifting of independent fact-checking. The bandwagon effect functions as a biological energy-saving feature, one that routinely trades critical thinking for immediate mental convenience. But we have to look at the crowd itself. What happens when a massive group is composed entirely of individuals using that exact same cognitive shortcut? A massive trend is often built on a structural irony. The crowd you rely on for the correct answer isn't analyzing the facts either. They're simply copying the people directly next to them. As more people join without thinking, the sheer mass of the group becomes the only evidence new individuals look at. We end up fiercely defending societal beliefs or adopting trends without ever having generated the foundational thought ourselves. Massive popularity is frequently a symptom of a thoughtless feedback loop rather than actual proof of objective truth. Breaking this loop requires a clear distinction. Popularity and accuracy are entirely unrelated metrics. Acknowledging that your brain has an autopilot mode is the trigger needed to start disarming it. The solution is a manual override, a conscious interruption of the urge to merge with the herd. When faced with a viral trend or an overwhelming consensus, you must intentionally force a psychological pause before acting. Use that moment to mentally isolate the idea from the crowd and evaluate the data purely on its own merit. This requires a willingness to stand apart from the comfortable consensus of the group. Because not every popular thing is right, taking a single moment to hit pause and think for yourself provides the friction required to resist the gravity of the crowd.